Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new chapter by chapter. I'm Di and these are my audio only reading vlogs for the Book One Cozies Club, or first in a series Cozy Mystery Book Club that I run in the Mystery Madness Goodreads group, and now also our brand new Mystery Madness Discord. Links for those are listed down in the description box below in case you're interested. This month we are reading Raining Men and Corpses, the first book in the Raina Sun Mystery series by Anne R. Tan. Since this book has 27 chapters, I will be dividing it up into 7 sections, so there will be 7 parts to these audio-only reading vlogs. In each vlog, I will be reading the selected chapters and sharing my thoughts with you along the way. Due to the nature of this reading vlog, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't read these chapters yet, I suggest that you not listen to these recordings until you have. If you would prefer to hear my general thoughts on this book in its entirety, keep an eye out for my Book One Cozies Club Series First Impressions video, which will be posted sometime after the reading vlogs for this book have commenced. So how is everybody doing this evening? I am doing well. I am looking forward to getting into this particular book because it has been on my Nook shelf for a very long time. I am reading it on my Nook, but I do also own a copy on Kindle. So I'm hoping that because this book is free, more people will decide that they'll try this series out and join in with either reading along with me or checking out my thoughts on this series and seeing if it's something that they would enjoy. So like I said, there will be 7 parts to this series, and each part will contain 4 chapters except for the last part, which will be 3 chapters. So this evening I will be reading chapters 1 through 4, and I'm really excited to get started. So I'm going to dive into chapter 1 right now, and I will be back with you in a bit. So I just finished chapter 2, and there are definitely things that I can relate to with Raina. Like the fact that, her elders want, or in this case her mom, but for me, my elders want to have a meal at a certain time of day, and with her mom being horrified that she's having, chocolate and mixed nuts for lunch instead of a regular meal, and just little things like that, I can definitely relate to because I've had those types of things happen in my life, with my, having meals with my aunt and my grandma and things like that, and snide comments about the things that, you're eating. So it's nice to be able to relate on a kind of realistic level, I guess, with this character. I did find it a little funny, to be honest, when she got cut off after saying that she was late and Holden assumed that it was because she was pregnant. I knew right away what he was thinking, but the delayed reaction that Raina had was also very funny. So far, I am interested in what's going on. I was a little confused with what was going on with her lawyers thing, but I think that's been explained now, and it's a little bit of a shocking situation that she's dealing with in regards to the lawyers, and unfortunately I can see how that can be a stressful situation for her. So that's all I wanted to check in on for now. I'm going to get back into it and read chapter 3, and I will be back with you in a bit. So I just finished chapter 4. I can't say that I'm surprised that Holden is the one that died. I am a little miffed with her friend Eden, though, Raina's friend Eden. Sometimes when reporter friends or reporters are written into mysteries, they really get on my nerves. And when we first got introduced to Eden, I thought she was okay. I'm not even sure that I grasped that she was a reporter. But now all of a sudden she's like pulling all kinds of antics, and she kind of pulled a guilt trip on Raina about visiting Gail. And then when they were at Gail's house, she like threw Raina a look to make her not like say anything so Gail would not give her the information. I don't like that type of character. So I'm hoping that Eden's antics ease up a bit, because right now she's coming on really strong for me, and it's not something that I enjoy reading, and it's not a characteristic that I enjoy people I'm reading about to have. The author's writing style is definitely something that is taking me a bit to get used to, because I feel like we are learning things after the fact, if you know what I mean. In the beginning, we know that Raina needs money. She mentions something about lawyers, but we have no idea what all that is about. I believe we don't even find out until chapter 2, but we find out later what that's all about. And then now with this whole the Holden thing, and so we realize in the time that she's sitting in Holden's office when we first meet him that they had a relationship, but we don't know how that ended, why it ended. We only know that they were together because of a comment she makes. And then we kind of learn about what happened with them after the fact. And now this thing with Matthew, she blurts out in her mind that he was her ex-husband. And now we're getting this backstory about how she knew Matthew and all of that. So it's not necessarily a writing style that I enjoy. I prefer to have the information up front and not get a little taste of something and then get filled in after the fact, if you know what I mean. But so far I am enjoying this one. Other than the things that I had mentioned, I am looking forward to getting more into the story. I do feel like these chapters are rather short, and I don't know. They went really fast for me. We're only on page 37. At least in my copy, I'm on page 37. And that could be different for others depending on the size of your font if you're reading on an electronic device. But these chapters are very short just based on that page number for me alone. So I don't feel like we got a lot of information in these 4 chapters, but I do feel like it was a good teaser, like just to whet your appetite a little bit about the story. And so, yeah, I'm very interested to read more on this tomorrow. Let me know what you thought of these chapters down in the comments below, or you can comment in our Goodreads group. There is a thread there. All the links are down in the description box below in case you are interested. I did mention March Mystery Madness, so we have a bunch of announcements that have already gone up, and there's been some chatter in our Discord about TBRs and other things like that, so come and join us in there. And that's all I've got for you tonight. So I will be back with you tomorrow, like I said. I hope you have a great evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.